Hello people of YouTube, this is Kathy again, and I'm back at my parents' house. Notice there is a complete lack of cicadas in the background. They all died about a week ago. And I'm here with my 2008 Pontiac Vibe, and the reason why I want to make a video today is because my driver's side headlight burned out. And I want to do a demonstration here of why it is very important to know how to do your own car maintenance if you're a woman, and or also if you're non-binary or you just don't fit the stereotype of a typical person who you wouldn't normally think would work on their own car. And so every single video that I have seen on how to change out the headlight, they say to remove the battery. Here's the thing. That only applies if you're a man. I have dainty little womanly hands. So right here, if you can see that, that's the headlight housing right there. And as you can see, my hand can fit perfectly in there. And, well, I'm just going to pull out the wiring harness for the light bulb, and I am just going to do this without removing the battery because I can. So, anyway, let me see down here. I think the next part of this is a little rubber boot down here that I need to get out. Alright. Now, I might just skip over this part because I'm going to need two hands for this, but I'm going to show, next thing I'm going to show is putting in the bulb. Alright everybody, so I managed to get the rubber boot off, and I pulled out the old light bulb. So now I'm going to get ready to put the new light bulb in. And one very important thing when you're changing a light bulb in a car is you only want to touch the base. You never want to touch the glass part, because if you do, then it'll burn out again very, very quickly. So again, I don't know if I'll be able to film this part because I'm gonna probably need both hands, but like I already opened the package. I left the light bulb in here. It's very important. Do not contaminate the glass portion of a car headlight bulb. And you can't let anything touch it. So this is kind of like, I'm going to be playing like a game of Operation here, trying to replace this. Alright everyone, so I just finished changing out the headlight. And as you can see, it works now. And I just saved myself $40 of labor. Normally, that's normally what I spend getting my light bulb changed. Just the bulb by itself was $15. So I saved a whole lot of money doing this. And I'm sorry I couldn't film the whole process, but I only have a cell phone camera, and I really needed both hands. And like the hardest part for me was getting the wiring harness back on after I put the rubber boot back in place. But it was really easy to do. And I have no idea why I spent so much money getting other people to do it for me. Like, this car's old, it's got a few electrical problems. The headlights are constantly burning out on it, and I was always just getting upset because it cost a lot of money every time, but I can just change it myself from now on. And that's why it's important to be able to do your own car maintenance. For one thing, every single video that I watched on how to do this said you have to take out the car battery. Again, I'm a woman. I have little bitty hands. I was able to get that done, no problem, with the car battery still in place. I think that that part alone is what costs the most for the laborer whenever I get this work done. Because, you know, a lot of men have big burly hands. They would not have been able to do that without taking out the car battery. And, you know, a lot of places will overcharge you for a lot of this stuff. And I'm hoping I can make some more car maintenance videos in the future, because I regularly change out all my air filters myself. The only thing I don't know how to do is how to do anything under the hood. Like, I can't, I know anything underneath the car. Like, I don't know how to change my own oil or anything like that. But I think that it's very important for women to know how to do some basic things to their car. And any other, this goes for any other, like, gender also. Like, you know, if you're trans or non-binary or just a really feminine dude, like the kind of people who, you know, you wouldn't normally think of working on your own car, then yeah, I highly recommend learning to at least do a couple things of your car. So anyway, I just changed out my burned out headlight, and I will see people again at some point in the future. Thank you for watching this video. And please subscribe if you liked it. Like, I need to get my subscriber count up. Alright. See you later. Bye.